I've not said to sack anybody. Look, it's July. What happens in July in Parliament? Journalists, the lobby, stagger from reception to reception, drinking some of the most nauseating wine that ever been produced from a grape. What then happens? They exaggerate and invent stories, and that's what's happened here.
But you've got a lot of whistleblowers from the heart of the Labour Party, at the top of the Labour Party, been talking to the BBC, they've been talking to journalists, and what they say has to be listened to. I mean, these are important people, some of whom feel excluded, some of whom feel bullied, and they need to be listened to.
Well, there's two issues there. In terms of the Sunday Times story about any splits between me and Jeremy, it's myth, it's rubbish.
Have you not been frozen out a bit from meetings?
Not at all. Look, you don't. Jeremy and I go back 40 years. We're the closest of friends. We've minded each other's backs all the way through that period, and we always will.
And you have full confidence in Seamus Milne and Carrie Murphy?
I have the confidence, and of course I do. I've not told anyone to be sacked or anything like that. This is all myth. But let's make it clear, Jeremy and I talk about policies on a daily basis. Yes, we'll disagree on things, but we'll then come to an agreement. He'll build consensus, just as he always does, and then we back each other up.
So you don't feel like Diane Abbott, apparently, that he's been held captive by his office?
That isn't, I don't believe that's what Diane Abbott has said anywhere, but let's make it absolutely clear. We're facing a general election in September. We're going to come to a decision, I think, sooner rather than later with regard to our Brexit position. We've got a huge domestic agenda that we want to promote, and I think we'll surprise people in the election just as we did in 2017, and we'll go into office as a united party.